Welcome to another episode of Undercard Heroes. My name is Francisco.
And I'm Heather, and today we're going to give you our picks for UFC 323, Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan.
This is the last numbered event of the year, last numbered event of the pay-per-view era. Two pound-for-pound greats, both defending their belts. This is going to be a fantastic fight card. We've got 3 picks for you, so let's end the year strong.
Let's get into it.
First fight I want to talk about, Nazim Sadykhov versus Ziam. Nazim Sadykhov. This guy is a pressure boxer with KO power. He's got 5 wins in the UFC, all by finish. He's great at close range, and he can mix in the grappling. We saw that against Terrence McKinney. He was able to reverse positions, take the back, and lock in a submission win. One weakness he has, he eats a lot of counter strikes, as you can see from his negative striking differential. Ziam. This guy is a technical striker, long and very measured. He's going to want to keep this fight at range, but in his fight with Mike Davis, we did see some improved takedown defense. He's got a strong jab and a clean right counter that could definitely cause some problems for Sadykhov. I'm going with Nazim Sadykhov to win this weekend over Ziam. Ziam hasn't impressed me, and Sadykhov is currently undefeated in the UFC with 5 finishes and 1 draw, so I'm going with Nazim Sadykhov to win this one at plus 114 odds. Next fight I want to talk about, Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Brandon Moreno, one of my favorite fighters, and not just because I got to meet him last year at UFC X. He's the first Mexican-born UFC champion, has strong boxing skills, he's aggressive, high pace, high output, throws clean combinations, great at slipping and countering, and he's very accurate while entering and exiting the pocket. He's also very durable. He hasn't ever been finished in his MMA career. One weakness for Moreno is his willingness to throw down gets him hit way more than he should. He's fighting against Tatsuro Taira. This guy is a submission hunter. He's great at taking the back, and once he gets it, it's really hard to recover. He uses his striking mainly to set up his level changes or to get the clinch. He will definitely try to get this fight to the ground and try to take Moreno's back. I'm curious to see how he does in this fight because the only other top-level competition he's faced was Brandon Royval, where he was outstruck and lost by split decision. For this fight, Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira, I'm going with Moreno to win at plus 105 odds. That line has been slowly moving in Moreno's favor. I think his experience and his scrambling are going to be too much for Taira, so I'm going with Moreno at plus 105 odds. And now for the co-main event and our last pick, Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Alexandre Pantoja. This guy is one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the UFC. He's got world-class grappling, strong back takes, and a nasty rear naked choke. And he can stand and strike with you. His wild style makes his strikes hard to read, and he has legit finishing power. This dude is very aggressive and is constantly coming at you. Joshua Van. Pantoja has KO power. Van has that plus the sharpest boxing in all of the flyweight division. His power, his speed, and his timing are all next level. He's also very patient and calculated. He fights at an experience level much higher than what he actually has. Plus, he has solid takedown defense and is good at scrambling up quickly. And look at those striking numbers. Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van is going to be a fun fight, especially if Van can stuff some takedowns, but I'm going with Pantoja to win by submission at plus 150 odds. Pantoja is just too good. He's not going to strike recklessly with Van. He's in the top 5 pound-for-pound rankings for a reason. That's why I'm going Pantoja by submission at plus 150 odds. And of course, the main event, Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan. I've got Merab winning this fight. I didn't see any odds that I was willing to include in this video, but I will be watching closely when these two throw down this weekend. Thanks for watching another episode of Undercard Heroes.
So what do you think about Francisco's picks? Is there anything we missed? Anything you disagree with? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thanks, everyone.